Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I spent my whole life finding distractions when I'm tired from work as a way of relaxing, whether it's TV or something else. Now I want to balance my day with Allah. What is the best way to turn to Allah in my day to find relief and ease after working in dunya?
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. What should I do? Don't do zikr just to find relaxation. Okay? Maybe I'm the only one who's going to tell you this. Don't say, oh, I'm so stressed out, let me do zikr, and then I'm relaxed and I can continue my life. No. Then your relationship with zikr or with prayer is just like some people, they go for what? Yoga? They go for yoga. Or they go for what? They do aerobics. No. They do karate. Karate. That is the same. You can just substitute it. But no. Number one, what have you been created for? If you say that I have been created to go to school, to find a good job and to live my life, if you think that is the reason of your creation, then you can do whatever you want. I have nothing to say to that. But that is not the reason of your creation, because the reason for the creation of mankind, it is to know and to worship Allah. And if you don't try to know and to worship Allah, your heart will never be satisfied. Even if you have the whole world, your heart will never be satisfied. It will bring disaster to you, dunya and akhirat. Because it's like Maulana Rumi is saying, you're using that dagger that is given to the Sultan to wear on Bayram and on Mawlid, that is encrusted with jewels and gold and silver work and all that work. You're using that dagger now to use it as to put it in a wall as a nail, okay, to hang your shoes, let's say. We are better than that. You understand? Or use that dagger now to cut rotten meat. Understand what is the reason of your creation. Then you're going to say, I must fulfill the reason of my creation. Everything else is just supporting me to fulfill that reason of my creation. Everything else is just there to help me. If it's helping you, take it. But that is not the reason of your creation. Your reason of creation is to know your Lord and to worship Him. Don't say now the reason of my creation is to work, to provide everything, to live a good life. That is the reason of my creation, but I can't do that because I'm so stressed out, so I'm going to do some zikr. So that I can be free and relaxed, then I can work more to provide. No, that's wrong. But so many people are doing it like that. So many are doing it like that. Taking a zikr or mawlid or going up to a Shaykh. So many people are like that. They find and they follow a Shaykh, they take bayat because they say all my wishes will come true with this one. This one's dua works. They're not looking to see, let me study under this Shaykh because this Shaykh can turn me to become a servant to Allah, because before I was a servant to the dunya. Before I was a servant to my ego, servant to my wife, servant to my husband, servant to my family, servant to everything else except servant to Allah. I was created as a servant to Allah. Let me find a Shaykh to teach me how to become a servant to Allah. What, you think to become a servant to Allah, it is so easy? It is so easy. Just by saying shahadat, you become a servant? A munafiq can say a shahadat. Does not make him to become a servant. You can record that. A parrot, you can teach the bird to say shahadat. He is not a servant. What, is so easy to go up and down like a robot 5 times a day, you become a servant to Allah? Oh, if you don't know how to serve those ones whom Allah loves, how can you serve Allah? If you don't know how to serve the Prophet, you cannot serve Allah. That is open, that is there. Sahabe-i-kiram, none of them said, I serve Allah. They all served the Prophet, alayhi salatu wassalam. So are you finding someone who is serving Allah to serve that one? If you do, find that one and say, teach me how to serve. That time, your heart will be at ease because you're fulfilling the reason of your creation. You can swallow the whole Quran, recite it 24 hours a day, but you don't know how to be a servant to Allah. It's finished. Being a servant to Allah is not to read just like this, not to memorize, not to, no. Reason of our creation is very important. Yes, you need a Shaykh and you need tariqat for that question to be given to you every time, for you to ask yourself that question every time. Just as we say La ilaha illallah every time. Why we say it? Why not just say it one time? La ilaha illallah, finish. Why we say it over and over again? You ever think about it? When you find that one is going to say, this is how you become a servant to Allah. By learning and being servant to the one who loves the Prophet ﷺ, your life may change. You'll find peace. That time, even if you are doing the worst job, the most difficult job, there is a reason, there is a peace there. And you're holding on tightly, after a while that will become easier. They'll direct you to other ways because you are sincere. You're not sincere. You're just using this religion of Allah for dunya reasons. You're not the first one. Majority, they are doing that, using the religion for dunya reasons. May Allah protect us from that. We are here because we are looking to find if we have that every day. We are not saying, oh, we're free from that. We're sitting here. We are so good. No. This is our way. The Shaykh makes us question our faith every day. And that time, sit down. If you find the answers that you like, put your head on the ground and say, Shukr, Alhamdulillah. You find the answers and you don't like, put your head to the ground and say, Astaghfirullah, Ya Rabbi. Send us some help. Then that time, that Shaykh will train you. He may knock you wall to wall. Take him. Obey. Because that one wants nothing from you. That one wants something from you. Stay far away from him. Now Shaykh, he came and established everything, then he left. He wants nothing from us. Not from this dunya. He wants nothing on us from the Akhirat too. Whatever that Allah has given him from the Akhirat too, he has given to people. The visions that are open up to him, about the paradises is granted to him, he has given it to people. He says, I don't have paradise. That is a fakir. I don't have anything. I only have my Allah. Oh. Hold on to those ones. They will put more ease, contentment, and faith into your heart, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. What else you saying?